Alright, the rain's let up, the clouds are starting to break up, and the fog's lifting. I just got here to Walnut Shelter. I was gonna cowboy camp. It was so warm last night, but fortunately I knew better, that things can change, so I set up the tent and camped about a mile before here. And yeah, so it was raining this morning pretty good. I kind of waited out the rain until it let up and got all packed up and tried to unthaw my fingers. It's not super cold, but the wind definitely changes that. Anyway, this shelter's a little rough. It's an older one. Some gaps in there, some holes. I knew I wasn't going to stay there. I'd stayed up on, there's a little hill up that way. It opens up. I stayed up there before, but I knew that'd be too windy. Just like Max Patch was last night when I went over it. Holy cow, it was windy. Yeah, I didn't get there before sunset, unfortunately. But it's okay, I got some miles in. 19-ish miles. And I'm gonna go ahead and get some water, make some food, and head on. It's getting a little late, but I could probably make it in the hot springs tonight. I may hold up at the shelter beforehand, where there's a campsite, but we'll see how I feel. Burger sounded pretty good right now. Alright guys. Finally got my fingers warmed up to start recording. About halfway up Bluff Mountain, and from there it's a pretty big downhill and a couple small uphills here and there, all the way into hot springs. So I may go in there tonight. I think I said earlier, burger sounding good. Even a barbecue would be good, but burger sounding like the thing now. Anyhow, I'm just gonna rest up here for a few more minutes and soak up the sun. It's warming me up. I'm out of the wind. That's what's been crushing me, I think, is the wind. Just my fingertips though, the fingers, but they're good to go. Got a couple hot hands going as well. All right, I'll get back. All right, I've been coming down Bluff Mountain for a little bit now. Fingers are warmed up again, out of the wind. Here I'll show you, shooting down that valley. But right now we're up here and making real good time. So still haven't run into anybody. Yesterday, since I left the hostel, I didn't see anybody, and so far nobody today. Alright, well, I'm sure I'll see somebody in Hot Springs if I decide to go all the way in, which I probably will. Alright guys, a little bit of a cave. Any critters in there? Don't see any. Anyhow, cool little spot, and we just passed Big Rock Spring. That's pretty cool. Anyhow, we keep on rolling. Bluff Mountain. Heading on, making my way to Hot Springs, right up that direction. Oldest graffiti I've seen so far. 1956. I can't make out. 1956 maybe? 7? Anyhow. I think this one says 1956 as well. Something like GDS maybe. Wonder if that's when this was built. I'll have to look that up. I am at the shelter just before you get into Hot Springs. Don't even know the name of it. It's Deer Park Shelter. There's all kinds of stuff. It's hard to make out. It's getting dark. I just ate some ramen. Graveyard. That one's sunken in. George W. Cragg, February 29th, 1881, May 12th, 1966. Departed but not forgotten. I don't know if you could see that it was caved in a little bit. Sunken down. There's one over here. This one's harder to read, but it's Eva Cragg. October 1882, November 5th, 1940. Absent, not dead. Night hiking doesn't work too well with the camera.